27.9 minutes left. Jerry Sawyer. 23.2. 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 27.9 minutes left. Jerry Sawyer. 30.2. 23.2. 27.9 minutes left. Jerry Sawyer. 30.2. 23.2. 27.9. Jerry Sawyer. 30.2. 23.2. 23.9. 27.9. Jerry Sawyer. 3 minutes left. 23.2.
Who was just on the driver's stand practicing? I don't see very many corner marshals. Again, same scenario.
38 flat.
Full stand of drivers, empty track of corner marshals.
26.7. 28.5.
Hey, Brenda, we're all done with entry sheets, correct? No, you don't have any over there? Okay.
$27.2. 33.5. 23.6. 2 minutes left. $30.6. 26.5. 32.1.
All right, guys, once this practice session is over, we're going to have a quick driver's meeting. So let this practice session time out, and then if we could get everybody towards the track, please. We got to address some format changes due to an overwhelming abundance of entries. So we're going to do our best to blend the amount of track time we get with the fact that we have impending darkness at by 9 o'clock. So I've got a solution to that problem. I just need your cooperation. So again, once this practice session is over, that will be the end of practice. And if I could get all drivers to the track, please, for a quick drivers meeting.
$20.1 minute left. $22 flat. 29.2. 45 seconds left. 21.2. 21.2. 30 seconds left. 26.8. 20.7. 15 seconds left. 21.3. 'Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand.
All right, guys, that's going to be the end of practice. That is the end of practice. So again, novice and 21.5 are going to be up first and second. So if you're a novice in 21.5, make sure that your stuff is charged. Let's get everybody over to the track for a quick driver's meeting. A million. Not actually a million, but a lot.
New drivers begin practice.
Not quite.
Controlled practice has stopped.
Well, I think we're all ready to race. Look at this crowd on a Tuesday night, huh? Woo! Great to see all the faces out at the park. It gets lonely out here when it's raining. So Brandon's going to go through the format. I just want to say thank you guys all for coming, and I'm really going to just lay it down. Volunteer to corner tonight. Just please do your normal duties. Add maybe 2 on top of your normal duties, and it's a slick, easy night for everybody. So please, just do that. Let's have fun. If there's any novice drivers that are here and need to talk about how to corner and the safety of cornering, that's what tonight's for. I'll be catching you guys at the bottom of the stand, and we'll talk about it as we proceed to the track to corner marshal. But novice drivers, you guys, it looks like there's like 5 of you. Enjoy your time and have and just work on not crashing tonight. Go ahead, Brandon.
All right, so in the interest of impending darkness and maximizing the amount of fun that we're going to have tonight, we are going to do a 5-minute single round of qualifying. All right, a 5-minute single round of qualifying, 5-minute lower mains, and 6-minute A mains. So again, 5-minute qualifier, single round, 5-minute lower mains, 6-minute single A mains, and that's going to be across the board for all classes. Again, I'm going to be asking for some help for marshals throughout the evening. We got to keep the program moving as quickly as possible. We're not really going to do any breaks or anything like that. We got a lot of entries to try and squeeze through. We're about 80 entries or so on a Tuesday night, which is just ridiculously awesome. So give me a couple of minutes to finish this up. We're 6:17 right now. Let's go 6:25. Let me get novice at 6:25 on the stand, please. And 21.5 is going to be up right after that. So novice and 21.5, get your stuff ready. 6:25, we're going green.
And I want to thank our sponsors, Team Associated, Factory Team, Reedy, the Garage Door Guys, Gilpin Construction, Badger Machine Works, Team Brood Racing, Techno, Elite RC, JNS Hobbies, Macklin, A-Main Hobbies, J Concepts, T-Core, Willspeed, Lunsford, Tekin, and Max Amps. Toyota Lift. Thank you guys all for your sponsorship.
All right, guys, I just pushed the heats off to Live RC, so it might take a minute for Live RC to refresh. Again, it is 6:20 right now. 6:25, I need a track full of marshals, and I need a stand full of novice drivers at 6:25.
Up next, race number 1. Novice by Team Associated. Heat 1 of 1.
compromise. We get 11 minutes instead of 12 minutes, but because it's not split across 3 rounds, it is better.
Yeah. The ones that have a screwy first qualifiers are going to hate it, but whatever.
They're going to get more track time.
That's how it goes.
It's fine. There's only so much daylight. We can't just like reinvent the sun. Although those LEDs look pretty darn good.
Olsen, I put him in, but I put in a nickname, so you got to look in.
What am I looking for? Who am I looking for?
Olsen.
Olsen.
So look at your actual name.
Brian Olsen is not in here.
Okay. I edited his name and didn't add him.
Brian, what are you running? 17.5. I'll get you slid in there right quick, and give me a second. I'll even tell you what heat you're in, because you know I'm just here to play cleanup when Brett screws everything up. So you're gonna be in heat number 7, sir.
Okay.
Brian Olsen, heat number 7. All right, this is gonna be a nightmare to try and get through all of this.
You think?
I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. We're gonna.
Do the math real quick. How many heats you got? Times.
I might have to shorten mains to 5 minutes. We'll see.
So how many? Yeah, your heat's gonna take how long?
50 minutes of racing plus 220s. That's 70 minutes. That's an hour and 10 minutes. That's 7:35. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Single qualifier. I gotta remember, single qualifier. We're good. All right, I have an empty driver stand. It is 6:24. I have an empty driver stand at 6:24. Do we have novice drivers that are going racing? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Drivers and marshals. I need a track full of volunteer marshals, and I need a stand full of novice drivers.
My battery's not charged.
It's going to be fine. It'll be okay. All right, I see a couple of marshals working their way out to the track. I appreciate you guys. Let's get our driver stand full of drivers. We're looking for Anya, Kobe, Brendan, Ben, Patrick, and Jackson. I'm sorry? It should have 2. At this point, I'll take what I can get. Copy that. All right, Mark, go ahead and I'll drag and drop you into this one and delete you off of 21.5.
One minute to the start of the race.
Just a second. I am going to rectify a situation right here. Hold on. I gotta keep my brain going one thing at a time.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
4-wheel drive mod, not 4-wheel 13.5. Okay. Okay. Let me get you added into that. There's only one heat of
30 seconds to the start of the race.
There's only one heat of, what am I trying to say here? There's only one heat of 4-wheel drive modified, so that will not, just whatever race that is, you'll be in it. Even if you're not in it, you're
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Race number 4 for 4-wheel drive, and you'll be race 9 or 10 for 2-wheel drive. Yeah, good to go. Thank you for bringing that up, Joe. Appreciate it.
Less than 5.
All right, let's get checks on everybody here.
Anya Dyke.
All right, hold on. Everybody back
Mark
to the line,
Phillips.
back to the line. I'm going to call you across one at a time. Transponder? Got you. Okay. All right, I'm going to call you guys out one at a time. Anya, cross the line and come back. Kobe, cross the line and come back.
Jackson Kinsella.
Hold on. Everybody back away from the line. Get on the straightaway. All right, Kobe and only Kobe across the line and come back.
Kobe Camposano.
All right, Brendan Bullock across the line and come back.
Brendan Bullock.
Ben Hackett across the line and come back.
Ben Hackett.
Patrick Brooks across the line and come back.
Patrick Brooks.
Jackson Kinsella across the line and come back. I need another Marshall to the outside of the roller coaster, please. And Mark Phillips. Mark
Jackson
Phillips.
Kinsella.
Perfect. I got everybody
Mark
here.
Phillips.
All right, we're going to start off with Anya, followed by Kobe, Brendan, Ben, Patrick, Jackson, and Mark. I got everybody that I need. We're going to be okay here. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Anya on the tone. Everybody else when I call your name. Kobe. Brendan. Ben. We got one stuck. Two of them after the triple. Patrick. Jackson. Mark. All right, we are off and underway. This is Novice presented by Team Associated. Everybody getting a full lap in here. Mark Phillips is out front. 12 laps and a 5:04 for Mark, our leader. Oh, Mark getting it wrong, getting up to the wall ride. Seth, if I could get you to focus on wall ride. Brandon, if I could get you to focus on the step down, that'd be awesome. Thank you, guys. That was my fault for not clarifying earlier. All right, minute 35 into this one. Mark Phillips is out front. Kobe in that 2 spot. Anya is battling with Patrick for that 3 spot. With Ben and Brendan battling for 5 and 6 with Jackson in that 7. Everybody out here trying their best to just run some good laps, trying to not run over each other and crash all over the place. It's sometimes easier said than done. Big open track. Some of these guys with 17.5s, some of them 21.5s. I know I put a 25.5 in Anya's car. It's a varying assortment of 2-wheel drive buggies out there, mostly Team Associated cars. So we got Mark out front, 16 seconds ahead of Kobe. Kobe is in that 3 spot now, 1.5 back. Anya is falling back into that 4 spot with a slow lap there. Another slow lap. They're going to fall back to that 4 spot with Ben, Brendan, and Jackson rounding out the field. 2.5 down drivers, 2.5 to go. Oh, Mark running up the back end of somebody up on the wall ride. I believe that was Ben or Kobe, one of the two. So Patrick Brooks had a really good lap last time by 24.7 in that 2 spot. So Patrick making some gains here. So Patrick, red and white with red rear wheels, white front wheels. So Kobe and Patrick battling for that 2 spot. Kobe's got it right now, 30.7 last time by a 34.6 for Patrick. Looking for Patrick coming down the straightaway. And Patrick takes it back right there, 28.9 out of Patrick that time by. So Mark Phillips comfortably in the lead. Patrick and Kobe 2 and 3, followed by Brendan, Anya, Ben, and Jackson with 1:20 to go, drivers. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go.
1 minute
Patrick
left.
in that 2 spot, now showing 6.9 up on Kobe. Brendan in that number 4 spot with a pretty good gap over Ben. Anya falling down to the 6th spot as she got hung up 2 times now on that elevated corner at this lap. And then, and Anya doesn't see the car stuck in the roller coaster and gets hung up. Anya, car behind you is the leader. Thank you. Oh, Anya stuck on the wall ride. Not a good run for Anya here. 30 seconds, drivers. 30 seconds to go. Less than 10, drivers. Less than 10. Drivers, that is time on the master clock. Keep on going until she calls you done.
Anya Dyke done.
Drivers, when you
Brendan
finish,
Bullock
pull
done.
your cars off after the double. So pull your cars off of the double on the right side of the
Ben
track.
Hackett done. Patrick Brooks done.
Yeah, use the double to get off the track right there where
Jackson
Anya's
Kinsella
stuck.
done.
Got one stuck over here in the short chute, Seth.
Mark Phillips done.
And we're looking for a finish on Kobe. One more live. Kobe's still live.
Kobe Camposano done.
All stop, all done.
drivers
All
are
stop,
finished.
all done. Mark Phillips, your TQ, followed by Patrick, Kobe, Brendan, Anya, Ben, and Jackson.
The
All right,
race
drivers,
is
park your
completed.
cars. I'm going to need some volunteers for this next one as well. We got 21.5 two-wheel drive buggies, so if we can get some of the older kids and the adults to come out and marshal from the novice class and get a
Up
couple of
next,
volunteers out here to
race number
supplement. We've got 21.5 buggy, heat number 1. We got Mike Hood, John Dunn, Dalen Brown, Jackson Dunn, Paulie Fitchett, and David Kerner. Awesome, Anya. Thank you for the quick turnaround out here to Marshall. If I could get you over here to the step down. Anya to the step down. Oh, you want to do the roller coaster? You can marshal the roller coaster. We'll put a 21.5 in your car for next week, okay? We'll make you go
Mike
faster.
Hood. Jackson Dunn. Polly. David Kerner.
All right, everybody stop
Dalen
them on the
Brown.
straightaway. I've got to do a lot of checks here. I
1
got a
minute to
whole
the
lot
start
of
the race.
a whole lot of transponders that are not in this race showing up. Straightaway closed, straightaway closed. All right, Mike Hood across the line, please. And right back to the straightaway. Right back to the straightaway, please. All right.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Who's got a Greg Bush transponder? Whoever that is, stop. All right, Mike Hood across the line and back, please. Mike Hood. All right, John
30
Dunn across
seconds
the
to
line and
start of
back.
The race.
I have far more cars on track than I have in this race. This race has Mike Hood, John Dunn, Dalen Brown,
15
Jackson
seconds
Dunn,
to the start of
Paulie
the race.
Fitchett, David Kerner. If you're not those people, get off the track, please.
John Dunn.
All right, Dalen Brown. Dalen Brown across the line and back. All right, Jackson Dunn across the line and back. Paulie Fitchett across the line and back. And David Kerner. So guys, we have 2 heats of 21.5. So just pay attention to the heat listing on diehardrcracing.liverc.com. I know that we got heats posted late. I'm not really too upset. I apologize if I'm being too firm. Just had a lot of confusion, like 10 cars with only 6. So, all right, we are good on marshals. We got checks on all drivers. Mike Hood, you're going on the tone. Everybody else when I call your name. John Dunn, Dalen Brown, Jackson Dunn, Paulie Fitchett, and David Kerner. Mike Hood opening up with a pretty big gap right here. Not sure how that's going to translate on the clock, but it's looking pretty solid on the track early. Track crew, we've got a lip on the carpet on the wall ride. So after this heat, track crew, if we could get that addressed right there at the U piece, just need more tape. All right, a minute into this one, Mike Hood is leading everybody around, showing 13 and a 5:02. We got a 5:10 rolling out here for Paulie. David Kerner's in that 3 spot, battling with John Dunn. Then Jalen and Jackson are having a battle 4, 5, and 6. Mike Hood, your leader, down the straightaway and across the line, comes across 22.909. That is hot lap of the race right now. Oh, caution, step down, caution, step down. Good awareness, Marshall. Well done. So, guys, once again, I apologize in advance if I'm being a little bit stern. We are up against a hard deadline for daylight. I can't waste time in between heats. I promise you it's not personal. All right, a minute 45 into this one, 3:15 left to go. Mike Hood still leading everybody around. Paulie in that 2 spot. John and Jackson. So we got a father-son battle going on the clock right here. So John comes across the line, 25.8, looking for Jackson. Jackson coming across the line right now. Jackson looking good, 24.8, gets the better of Pops that time. 0.06 of a second behind John Dunn. 2 down, 3 to go, drivers. Caution, wall ride, caution, wall ride. Clear. Hi, Tom. Thank you for your assistance here. I appreciate you. All right, drivers, 2:20 into this one, 2:40 to go. Mike Hood, 13 and a 5 flat, looking for 14. Paulie, 13, 5:21, 9.9 back from Mike. John Dunn and Jackson still duking it out here. 12 and a 5:16 for John. Jackson, a 12 and a 5:18 with a 2. Hi, Sean. Are you running truck tonight?
Where is there a broken track? Yes, after I fix the tape.
Okay.
Are you talking about that little tiny lip right there?
No, Brett, I'm talking about on the wall ride where the white lip, the U thing is. That lip at the very, very beginning of it is swallowing cars whole. The edge of the carpet right there. Thank you, guys. All right, 3 minutes into this one, 2 minutes left to go. Mike Hood, 13.5 flat with a 2, almost to that 14-lap run. Paulie in that 2 spot, 13 and a 5:17, 10.3 back. We got John Dunn in that number 3 spot, now 5.2 up on Jackson. So Jackson was hanging with Pops there for a little bit, looking pretty good. And we got David and Dalen rounding out the field. So again, right now, this is race number 2, heat 1 of 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy presented by Elite RC. Heat number 2 of 21.5 buggy. So if I barked at you for being on track earlier, you guys are up next. All right, drivers, that is 1 minute. 1 minute on the clock. Oh, Mike Hood with a slow one. They're going to go 25.4. Falls back to a 13.503. Don't give up hope, Mike. You still got a 24 in you, or a 14 lap in you. I got faith in you. All right, Paulie going upside down after the roller coaster. Coming up the wall right in that 2 spot. John Dunn 7, make it 6.8 back in 3. Make it 5 seconds. So we got a battle closing in 4, 2, and 3. So Paulie had a little bit of an issue last time around. Oh, and he has another one here. Oh, that might be a broken car. So Paulie gonna cash out from that 2 spot, making the early exit. So John Dunn gonna slide on up. So everyone getting a little bit lucky here. Dalen Brown, I need to see you after the race. Dalen Brown, come see me after the race. So less than 10 drivers. As Jackson crosses the line, make it Dalen crosses the line. Mike Hood, 13.501. I told you, Mike, you got it in you. Just a little bit more. Head down. So Polly's still showing in that 2 spot. Going to fall back
Mike Hood done.
significantly here as everyone finishes up their laps. Drivers, keep on going until she calls you done. So again, race number 3, heat number 2 of 21.5 Buggy. You guys are up next. You guys should be
Dalen
at the
Brown
base
done.
of the stand. I see you all over there. Thank you guys very much.
David Kerner
Again,
done.
I apologize for being
Jackson done.
extra stern with you guys.
John
I
done
was,
done.
I
All
promise
drivers
you,
are finished.
it's not personal. All right. All stop, all done, all stop, all done. Track is closed, track is closed. We got a small track repair to handle. Sean, I'm not sure if that's sticking up. You might need a screw to hold that carpet down right there. Yes, you guys are all over it. Thank you. All right, Mike Hood set in the early TQ, 13.501. John Dunn in that 2 spot, followed by Jackson, David, Polly, and Dalen. Again, Dalen Brown, come see me, please. You're not in trouble. I mean, you might be in trouble. I know. I'm just... See, what it is, you guys aren't catching me, like, fresh in the morning with, like, 3 cups of coffee. You're catching me after a 10-hour day when I'm already frustrated. Did you have a 53-second lap, or is that a double?
Probably, because I probably crashed.
Ooh, that would be, like, big crashes, though. Like, it was very out of the norm. Would you like to come see what you were running for the rest of it?
Yeah.
Let me slide over and make things a little more comfortable for you, and...
The race is completed. Up next, race number 3. 21.52 WD Buggy by Elite RC Heat 2 of 2.
All right, drivers, do me a favor. We should have Anthony Lammers, Mark Rodriguez, Cameron Bush, Greg Bush, Kevin Gross, Jerry Evans, and James Brown in this one. Let me get you all one at a time across the loop and park it before the triple. Anthony, hold, stop.
Mark
Let me
Rodriguez.
finish. All right, Mark Rodriguez, was that actually you? Copy that. All right, Anthony Lammers,
Anthony Lammers.
Cameron Bush, drivers that I've called already. The straightaway
minute
is
to the
closed,
start of
but
the
finish
race.
your warm-up lap. All
Cameron
right, Greg
Bush.
Bush.
Greg Bush.
Kevin Gross,
Kevin Gross.
Jerry Evans,
45 seconds to the start of the race. Jerry Evans.
and James Brown. Yeah, guys, just
James
be aware
Brown.
of the guys working on the track right there. Bring it on back around. Thank you very much. You
30
guys are
seconds
awesome.
to the start of the race.
All right, I need a couple more corner marshals. I need one right here into the
15
triangle
seconds to the
over by the
start of the
triple.
race.
Jackson, are you right there? Okay, I need a marshal to the center. Marshal to the middle. Awesome. Thank you,
Less than
Raymond.
5.
And I'm going to need a marshal over here by the step down, somewhere in the step down. Awesome. Thank you. All right, I have checks on everybody. We'll wait for this last card to get around. We're going to start off with Anthony Lammers, followed by Mark Rodriguez, Cameron Bush, Greg Bush, Kevin Gross, Jerry Evans, and James Brown. Again, this is 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy, heat number 2, presented by Elite RC. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Anthony Lammers, you, sir, are going on the tone in less than 5. Thank you, Ricky. Mark Rodriguez. Cameron Bush. Greg Bush, Kevin Gross, Jerry Evans, and James Brown. So it's weird having 20 seconds to put you guys all out on track. I'm trying to give you guys as much space as I can give you. I'm used to 11 seconds from indoor seasons. So, yeah, it feels very slow paced, but it's not your guys' fault. I just want you guys to have a good day. All right, Anthony Lammers crosses the line, 22.5, a 23.4 for Kevin, a 23.3 for James. Got a 24.4 out of Mark, a 25.3 out of Cameron. Jerry Evans moving up from that novice class at 26.6, looking for a start on Greg still. I see Greg coming down the straightaway. Straightaway, clear. Yeah, thank you guys all for being here on a Tuesday. This is crazy. We got like 80-ish entries. That's a lot for a Tuesday. We may have to discuss an individual entry cap at perhaps 2 entries. Not to discourage anybody from turning out, mind you, but just purely for the sake of time. We may alleviate that with lights. We'll see how that goes. Anthony Lammers, 14 and a 521, looking for that TQ pace right here. Mark Rodriguez in the 2 spot, 13.508, a 514 for James Brown. So Mark and James battling pretty good here on the clock. So Mark Rodriguez working his way to the roller double, working his way over to the right side of the track right now. Up and over the double, headed to the right side, elevated corner, up over the ski jump, down the backstretch to the roller coaster section. Mark looking good up and down that wall ride on that freshly repaired carpet. That's why I was crashing earlier. I'm gonna blame it on that. Mark Rodriguez with that 22.7 on that called lap, a 13.507. Now the leader's pace, and your leader is Mark Rodriguez. So Anthony had a slow one there, 27.7. Slide back to that 2 spot. James Brown, a 22.8 in that number 3 spot. So James now up into the 22.6. Hot lap of the track, though. Hot lap of the race is Anthony Lammers at 21.8. Three down and 2 to go. Drivers 3 down, 2 to go. Mark Rodriguez, your leader. Blue and orange on yellow wheels. James Brown, white with yellow wheels and yellow windows is your 2 car. Make it 3 car. Anthony Lammers, your 2 car. So Anthony Lammers, I believe, is black and green. Black and green working to the right side of the track right now.
Mama's here. She brought the keys. Which one's the trailer key so I can open it? Also, Gavin is being weirdly nice.
That one is.
He got me a Coca-Cola.
1 minute and 15 seconds to go, drivers. 1:15 to go. Mark Rodriguez, still your leader, 13 and a 505 with 1 minute and 5 seconds. Looking for that TQ. Mike Hood sitting on top right now, 13 and a 501. James Brown, new hot lap for himself, 22.061. 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go. So Anthony is 5 seconds back from James in that 3 spot. Kevin Gross entering that conversation now in the 4. Oh, got one going down off of the roller coaster. Good awareness, driver. Good awareness. So that was Kevin going down. Going to fall back a little bit with a 29.2 there. So your top 3 now is going to be Mark and James. 1.5 seconds of separation. Anthony in that 3 spot, 6 seconds back. All right, drivers, 4-wheel drive modified buggy, you guys are up next. 4-wheel drive modified, you guys are up next. All right, 3, 2, 1. Drivers, that is time on the master clock. Keep on going until she calls you done.
Mark Rodriguez done. Kevin Gross done.
Oh, Mark Rodriguez, heartbreak, going to fall
Anthony
back
Lammers
to 2
done.
on that last lap. James Brown going to take the 1 spot. So James Brown looking
Brown
to finish in the 1 in this heat, but Mike Hood locks
Cameron
up that
Bush done.
TQ. Anthony Lammers 3, Kevin 4, Cameron 5, looking for a finish on Jerry and Greg.
Jerry Evans done.
Jerry Evans coming home in that 5
Greg
spot.
Bush
Jerry,
done.
good job. Well
All
done.
drivers are finished.
Good to see people coming in. They try the novice class and move on up. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. All right. That is a race, drivers. That is a race.
The race is
4-wheel
complete.
drive modified. You guys are up. 21.5, guys. I need all of you back out to the track. You got plenty of time to charge.
Up next, race number 4. 4WD Mod Buggy by Team Brood Racing. Heat 1 of 1. Joe Kinsella. Kelsey Miyoshi. Ashon Bristol.
All right, drivers, straightaways closed, straightaways closed. I'm going to need a bunch of checks. I got a bunch of random transponders that don't belong to anybody. I don't know why.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Get everybody on the straightaway here. Ashton, cross the line, come back, please. Copy that. You're good. Josh Gates, cross the line, come back.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Josh Gates.
Brandon Fry, cross the line, come back.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
Kelsey
Brandon
Miyoshi,
Fry.
cross the line, come back. Keith Holton, cross the line, come back. And by process of elimination,
15
Joe, you're
seconds to the
good.
start of the race.
Yeah, it's
Keith
not your
Holton.
guys' fault. Our internet connection is a little bit slow with the live stream. We're not pulling down remote transponders. All right, drivers ready, marshals
Less
ready.
than 5.
Ash and Bristol on the tone. Everybody else when I call your name. Josh Gates. Brandon Fry. Kelsey Miyoshi. Keith Holton. Joe Kinsella. And Peter Robinson. That's where my extra transponder was. You came over and told me too, Peter. This is 100% my fault.
Peter Robinson.
Hey, I now have everybody's transponder, and Live RC finally caught up, so we're good. So one of the benefits of being out here in the middle of nowhere is we have 55 acres of RC Disneyland to play with. Well, one of the downsides is we have spotty internet service sometimes, and that is what we're dealing with tonight. So Live RC may make me drag and drop transponders all night long. Just be aware of that, and please be prepared for it. All right, 1 minute into this one, Kelsey Miyoshi is out front, 15 and a 5:02. We got a 5:15 for Keith Holton in that 2 spot. Joe Kinsella, 15 in a 5:20. Ashton Bristol coming back from an early mistake, going to come up to a 15.518, rolling in that 3 spot. Hot lap on track belongs to Kelsey, 19 in a 4.90. And just like that, we're 1:30 into this one, 3:30 left to go. Kelsey, Ash, and Joe, now your top 3, followed by Keith, Peter, Brandon, and Josh. Nice little cluster working their way down the back straightaway. I see Ashen and Kelsey. Who else we got in there? We got Peter Robinson, and I don't recognize that last car. Josh Gates is the last car in that group. 2 down, 3 to go, 2 down, 3 to go. Kelsey Miyoshi, Joe Kinsella, Ashton Bristol, Keith Holton, all in a battle here. Kelsey about 5 seconds. Oh, and Kelsey hangs a pipe from that lead spot. Going to hang a pipe and fall back just a little bit. Only drops 1 second off that lead, though. Kinsella now up to the 2 spot. So looking for Joe. Looking for Joe Kinsella as he works his way up and down the wall ride right now, down the step down. Orange, yellow, red on white, or yellow, red, blue, I think. Yeah, yellow, red, blue on white, working his way to the right side of the track to the elevated corner. That's our number 3 car. Now, oh, making number 4, Keith Holton having a hot lap here. A couple of them good ones together. So Keith Holton in the Nathan Lovelace car, or the Nathan Lovelace scheme, working his way to the right side of the track now, up and down that elevated corner to the ski jump and over to the roller coaster. So Keith Holton having a great run right here in that number 2 spot. So it's 16 and a 5:12 for Kelsey Miyoshi as we approach 3 minutes into this one. Holton in that 2 spot, 15 and a 5:11, a 5:15 for Ashton Bristol in the 3. So Ashton, red, white, and blue, working his way up and down the wall ride right here. Ashton Bristol, that new B74, looking pretty darn good. So congratulations, Ashton Bristol, fresh graduate. Coming out to play toy cars as a real adult now. Joe Kinsella in that 4. Peter Robinson in the green car in the 5, followed by Josh and Brandon. Peter Robinson, hot lap there, 18.672. Slides up into that 4 spot, just half a second back from Joe Kinsella. So Kelsey Miyoshi pretty much setting sail here, 15 seconds up over Ashton. Joe Kinsella in that 3 spot, 3.7 back from Ashton. So it's Ashton, Peter, Joe now, your 2, 3, and 4, working a nice battle here with 1 minute to go.
One minute left.
Got a little bit of a kerfuffle on the wall ride. Clear. Taking a lap with our leader. Nice smooth set down on that triple, working his way over to that right side now. Yellow and green on yellow wheels. Yellow and green on yellow wheels for Kelsey. Kelsey nice and gentle over that dot leading up to the wall ride, down the straightaway and around to the line. 18.7. Kelsey's hot lap is an 18.5. That is hot lap of the race. 1.5 seconds to go. 1.5 seconds to go. Peter now up into that 2 spot. So Ashton had a little bit of a bobble, nothing too severe, just a couple of 22, 23 second laps. And Peter working his way into that 2 spot. So Peter in that X-ray car, green with yellow down the straightaway and across the line. Drivers keep on going until she calls you done.
Kelsey Miyoshi done. Ashton Bristol done.
If we have anything that doesn't need to be cooked, I really need a snack.
Peter Robinson done.
So yeah,
Joe Kinsella done.
A side or something that somebody can bring me. I'm like shaking.
Keith
All
Holton
right,
done.
all stop.
All drivers are
all
finished.
done. All stop. All done. Kelsey Miyoshi, your TQ, 16 and a 5:06. Peter in that 2 spot, followed by Ashton, Joe, Keith, Josh, and Brandon.
The race
All right,
is
drivers
completed.
from that race, park your cars, get right back out there to Marshall. Got 4-wheel drive, 13.5 buggy. You guys are up.
Next, race number 5. 4WD 13.5 buggy by TCOR Design. Heat 1 of 1.
So again, we got Anthony Sawyer, David Kerner, John Dunn, Jerry Sawyer, Scott Jackson, and Patrick Zust in this one.
Scott Jackson. Patrick Zuist. Anthony Sawyer. Jerry Sawyer.
I'm looking for a check on David Kerner and John Dunn. David Kerner and John Dunn.
John Dunn.
All right, drivers, straightaway is closed, straightaway is closed, straightaway is closed. Again, last call for David Kerner.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Let's get a check on David. Go ahead and complete your lap, David. So Anthony Sawyer will lead us around. David Kerner will roll off in that 2 spot. I have no check on David. No check on David still.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, David, cross the line.
30 seconds to the start of the race. David Kerner.
All right, again, it's going to be Anthony,
15
David,
seconds to
John,
the start of
Jerry,
the race.
Scott, and Patrick, your order. Anthony Sawyer on the tone in less than 5. David Kerner. John Dunn. Jerry Sawyer. Scott Jackson. And Patrick Zeus.
I brought you.
Those are way old. Do not want.
We don't have anything else.
That's fine.
Except for the, okay.
All right, just be quick. Like, I'm going to be sick if I don't get some food.
Do you want the cheese that we had last race? Like the cheese?
Yeah, maybe? I don't know. No, just be quick. Jackson, I see you up there, buddy. Be careful. All right. Just about 1 minute into this one, 54 seconds. Patrick Zeus, your early leader, 15 and a 5:14. I'm making Jerry Sawyer, 14 and a 5:01, 5:03 for Scott Jackson, and another 5:03 for Anthony Sawyer. So your top three separated by just 0.3 of a second. So Scott, Jerry, Patrick. Oh, make it Scott, Patrick, Anthony, Jerry now your top four. All fairly close together, but Anthony fell back. Anthony with a 26-3 going to fall back to that 3 spot. Jerry at 26-7 fall back to 4. So we'll see if we can't catch up to our leader, Scott Jackson, working his way to the triple section. So Scott, green and blue, maybe not the best color combination for the turf, but whatever. Patrick Zeus, orange, yellow, purple, working his way to the wall ride right now. That's going to be Patrick Zeus in that number 2 spot. Anthony Sawyer just crossing the line in yellow and orange on yellow wheels for 3. So 2 minutes into this one, 3 minutes left to go. Patrick, 0.6 of a second over Scott Jackson. So your leader coming down the straightaway right here. Patrick Zeus crosses the line, 20.2. Hot lap of 19.4. Scott Jackson crosses the line, 23.6. Hot lap of 20.6. That gap now growing to 4 seconds. Anthony Sawyer in that number 3 spot. Looking to catch up to Scott Jackson here. So battle's going to be for 2 and 3. Scott Jackson and Anthony Sawyer. So Anthony crosses the line, heads over the triple. Nice and smooth over the triple section. Not so smooth on the right side of the track, though. Keeps it on all 4. So Anthony Sawyer with that last lap, 20.5, going to take over that 2 spot. As Scott Jackson had a mistake. And then 24.2, falling back to 3. 3 down, 2 to go, drivers. 3 down, 2 to go. Patrick, Anthony, Scott, your top 3, followed by John and David. Stadium truck, you guys are up next. Stadium truck, you guys are up next. You guys should be at the base of the driver's stand. So Patrick starting to set sail here. Minute 35 to go. Patrick is now 7 seconds up on Anthony in that 2 spot. Scott Jackson battling back here, back to back. Good laps. 1.6 seconds that gap now. So Anthony Sawyer should be coming across the line right here. Orange and yellow working his way to the triple over to the right side. Scott Jackson working his way up the wall ride in that number 3 spot. Anthony had a 19.8 last time by. Let's see what Scott pulls at 20.8. That gap now 2.6 seconds. Oh, caution, wall ride. Oh, leader gets just a tiny little piece of David
1 minute
over that
left.
wall ride. So Anthony getting a little bit more comfortable. 5.3 seconds the gap from Patrick back to Anthony. So Patrick can be on cruise control here. Just keep it rubber side down. Anthony In that 2 spot, 6.7 seconds now the gap back from Patrick, with Scott Jackson 4.6 back in that 3 spot. 25 seconds to go, drivers, 25 seconds to go. Caution triple, clear. Huh? What about it? No. Drivers, time on the master clock has expired. Keep on going until she calls you done. Patrick looking pretty good out here. 15.509 is his
David
pace.
Kerner done.
Everybody keep on going. David Kerner, you are done.
Scott Jackson done.
Yeah, David Kerner
Anthony
done.
Sauter
Scott
done.
Jackson done. Anthony
Patrick
done.
Zewis
Patrick
done.
done. Looking for a finish on John Dunn.
John done.
All stop, all
All
done, all stop,
drivers
all
are
done.
finished.
Patrick, your TQ. 15 and a 508, a 15.517 for Anthony in that 2 spot. 14 for Scott, followed by John and David.
The race is
Drivers, park your
completed.
cars, get right back out there. Marshall, give me 2 or 3 volunteers for this one. 2 or 3 volunteers, plus a full complement of 13.5 wheeler drivers.
Up next, race number 6. 13.5 stadium truck by J Concepts.
Ignore that. It's
Heat 1
open,
of 1.
open stadium truck. So again, I'll need all of my drivers from 13.5 wheeler as well as a couple of volunteers back out for this one, please.
Uncle.
See some Marshall activity out here. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys being out here. I need one over to that the right side of the track.
BJ Fossey.
Awesome. Joe, do I have you? Are you marshaling that spot over there, Joe? Awesome. Thank you.
Abe Talbot.
All right, we're good on marshals. Drivers, go ahead and send them. Let me get you guys
Tracy
to check in.
Talbot.
Straightaway is closed.
Anthony
Straightaway is
Lammers.
closed all night long.
Aaron
Straightaway is
Brooks.
closed.
1 minute to the start of the race. Raymond Shell. Sean O'Reilly. David Kerner.
And looking for a
45
check on
seconds to the start of
Ashton.
the
I
race.
see you.
Ashon Bristol.
All right, again, drivers, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Abe Talbot going to lead us around. Aaron Brooks will roll off in that 2 spot. Brett Wilson will roll off in the 3, followed by Anthony
30
in
seconds
4.
to the start of the
Sean
race.
5, Tracy Talbot 6, BJ 7, David 8, Ashton 9, and Raymond Shell 10. Hey, you guys can queue on the step down and just inch your way up as everyone goes. That's fine. All right, drivers ready,
15
marshals
seconds
ready.
to the
Thank
start
you
of the
guys so much
race.
for the quick turnaround. Abe on the tone. Everybody else when I call your name. Aaron Brooks, Brett Wilson, Anthony Lammers, Sean O'Reilly, Tracy Talbot, BJ Fawzi, David Kerner, Ashton Bristol, and Raymond. We are off and underway. This is heat number 6, race number 6 of 10. Race number 6 of 10, Stadium Truck, presented by J Concepts. All right, 1 minute into this one. Ashton Bristol has worked his way to the top. Red, white, gray going over the triple is your leader. Again, white, red, gray on white wheels. Aaron Brooks is in that 2 spot. Aaron, red, white, blue in that number 2 spot. So Aaron working his way over the roller coaster section right now, working his way up and down that wall ride. And down the straightaway, so blue wheel dots for our number 2 car. Sean O'Reilly in the predominantly pink, white, and blue on yellow wheels, working to the wall ride right here. That's going to be Sean O'Reilly. In that number 4 spot, Brett Wilson is in 3, teal, orange, white on white wheels on the right side of the track, working his way down the back straightaway now. Brett Wilson, Mr. DieHard, in that number 3 spot. So again, coming up on 2 minutes down and 3 minutes to go. Battle is for the lead. Ashton and Aaron, 1 second the separation. Ashton at the wall ride right now. Aaron crossing lanes, getting up to that roller coaster section, going to open that gap up. So Ashton crosses the line, 20.9, looking for Aaron coming across the line right here, 20.5. So Ashton a little bit slow there, gap 0.7 of a second. So Aaron Brooks is working his way into some traffic right here. BJ, you're going to have Aaron coming up on you in a second. Awesome, thank you. So Aaron Brooks now looking to take over that top spot, and he does, 20.5 to Ashton Bristol's 23.4. That gap is 2.3 seconds here with 2:20 to go. Caution triple. Clear. Brett Wilson still rolling in that 3 spot. Sean and Raymond, though, having a solid battle here for 3 and 4. Make it 4 and 5. So Sean in that 4 spot, 14 and a 5-12. Now Raymond in that 4 spot, 14-5-11. 3 down, 2 to go. 3 down, 2 to go. So Sean looking a bit better this week than he was doing last week. Doing really well tonight. Rolling in that 5 spot competitively. Raymond Shell in the purple and yellow coming across the line right here. Purple, yellow on white wheels. Oh, and Raymond with a long lap there, 24.3, falls back to 5. So O'Reilly now up into that 4 spot. 1 minute 30 to go, drivers. 1:30 to go. So it's Aaron, Ashton, and Brett, your top 3, followed by Sean, Raymond, BJ. Then Anthony, Tracy, David, and Abe rounding out the field. Oh, caution after the triple. Clear. I appreciate the volunteer marshal help out here tonight, guys. You guys are really making the day go by smooth. It's what we need. We got 4 more heats to get through for qualifying, and then we'll start up with mains again. 5-minute lower mains, 6-minute A mains. We're going to have a couple of lower mains. We got close to 20 stock buggies and close to 20 mod buggies, I do believe. Right now, this is race number 6. Race number 7, you guys are up next. Gavin Dyke, that's you, race number 7. I know you just got here a couple minutes ago. Thank you for being ready. All right, 35 seconds to go, drivers. 35 seconds to go. Ashton now taking over that top spot. 65 thousandths of a second the gap over Aaron Brooks. So Ashton to the double rollers, working his way to the right side over that double section to the elevated corner to the ski jump down the straightaway. Ashton Bristol up and down that wall right, a little bit of an endo going up the wall, coming out to the line, 20.2, 21.7 last time by for Aaron. That gap 3 seconds. Drivers, time has expired on the master clock. Keep on going until she calls you done.
Uncle done. BJ Fossey done. Aaron Brooks done.
Track is hot.
David
Track
Kerner
is live.
done.
Track is still hot. Drivers,
Sean
everyone,
O'Reilly
please
done.
stay put. Looking
Lammers
for a finish on Ashton, Raymond, and Abe.
Raymond Shell done.
Looking for a
Ashton
finish
Bristol
on
done.
Abe Talbot. Abe Talbot to finish. Thank you. And
Abe Talbot
that's the
done.
race. All stop, all done. All
All
stop, all
drivers
done.
are
Ashton
finished.
Bristol, your TQ. 15 and a 5:14, a 5:17 for Aaron in that 2 spot. 14.501 for Brett, followed by Raymond, Sean, BJ, Anthony, Abe, and David.
The race is completed.
Drivers, park your cars. Get right back out there to Marshall. Up now, race number 7, heat number 1 of 17.5 buggy.
Up next, race number 7. 17.52 WD buggy by Wild Turbo Fan. Heat 1 of 2. Gavin Dyke. Jason Jamara. Les Gold. Mike Hood. Jim Balazic. Sausage. John Dunn.
All right, I'm going to need to check on Brandon and Keith. Straightaway closed, straightaway closed, straightaway closed. Brandon Eubanks. Brandon Eubanks across the line, please. Again, Brandon
1
Eubanks
minute to
across
the
the
start
line.
of the
Brandon
race.
Eubanks.
Brandon Eubanks.
Gotcha, thank you. And Keith Holton. Keith Holton.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Is Jason Jamora up on the stand?
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I need Jason Jamora across the line.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Jason Jamara.
Awesome. And Keith. Keith Holton, please.
Less
Your
than
order will be
5.
Seth, Mike, Gavin, Jason, Jim, Brandon, John, Keith, and Brian.
Keith Holton.
Awesome. We got checks on all drivers. I got marshals out there. Thank you guys for being here. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy heat number 1 presented by Wild Turbofan. Seth Bozer on the tone. Everyone else, when I call your name. Everybody that's right in front of the deck, can I get you guys all to get out of the way, please? I can't see anything on that side of the track. Thank you. Underneath the stand right there is perfect. Thank you, guys. All right, drivers ready. Marshals ready. Seth Bozer on the tone. Everyone else, when I call your name. Mike Hood. Gavin Dyke. Jason Jamora. Jim Balazic. Brandon Eubanks. John Dunn. Keith Holton. Brian Olson. Gavin with that factory roll going to the wall ride. Gavin, you're not going to triple, I promise. One minute into this one, and Keith Holton looking dialed here early. So Keith 14 and a 5:11 right now is his pace. Got a 5:20 looking for Seth Bozer. Mike Hood 3 spot. 5:13 5:07 and 5:14 for Gavin, followed by Brian, John, Jim, Jason, and Brandon. Got a nice battle in the front. Keith Holton out there rocking that Nathan Lovelace scheme. The gray, white, yellow. Gray, white, yellow. So Keith coming across the line right here at a 21.9 last time, at 21.6 this time. That is new hot lap. Your number 2 car is going to be Seth Bozer. Seth Bozer in that number 2. Should be coming down the line right about now. There it is, 24.8, so slow lap out of Seth. 4.3 the gap back from Keith Holton now. 2:05 in, 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go, 2:50 to go. Jason Jamora with the rail slide coming down off of the roller coaster. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Keith, Mike, Seth, your top 3, followed by, Gavin now up into that number 3 spot with a 23 flat. Good lap out of Gavin. Mike Hood is in that 2 spot. So we got 5.6 the gap from Keith back to Mike in 2. Gavin another 5 seconds back in the 3 spot. 3 seconds back to Seth. Everyone kind of running their own little race right now. Just trying to click off some laps. Gavin out here making the jump from 21.5, says 21.5 is too slow to race outside, so he wants to run 17.5. He's probably going to ask me to run mod now since he can't clear the triple. I don't know that I can print or make shock towers fast enough for Gavin to run mod yet. All right, 3:15 into this one. A minute and 45 seconds to go. Mike Hood is in that 2 spot. 7 seconds up on Gavin, but Gavin is under pressure from Seth Bozer now. So Seth Bozer working his way back up into that number 4 spot, threatening to challenge Gavin here for 3. Oh, and Seth goes upside down and gets stuck on the wall ride. Seth's stuck underneath the pole trying to get onto the step down, and that might seal the deal right there. Seth had taken over. Gavin had a 28-second lap. Seth had a 33-second lap. Now Gavin is trying to hold off Brian Olson. So Brian Olson just had his best lap of the race here at 22.8, and Brian Olson now going to slide up into that 3 spot. Gavin falls back to 4. We'll see what Gavin does as he comes down the step down and across the line right here. May take over that 3 spot. Doesn't quite. 1/10 of a second back from Brian Olson. So Brian Olson is in the 3. Gavin Dyke wants it. 40 seconds to go, drivers. So we're looking for Brian Olson as he works his way to the center of the track over the double rollers. So Brian, a 24-second lap last time by, 0.8 of a second. The gap over Gavin. Gavin, a 1.4 up over Seth. 1.5 seconds to go. 1.5 seconds to go on the master clock, drivers. Brian coming across the line with 9 seconds. So Brian going to fall back to that 4 spot. Oh, Gavin had a slow lap, going to fall back to 6. So now it's Seth Bozer all the way back to that number 3 spot as time expires on the master clock, drivers. Keep going until she calls you done.
Gavin Dyke done. Mike Hood done. Sausage done.
Race number 8, second half of 17.5 buggy. You guys should be waiting at the bottom of the stand right now. We are looking
Keith
for
Bolton done.
John, Brian,
John
Jim,
done,
and
done.
Jason. John, Brian,
Jim
Jim, and
Balazic
Jason.
done.
Brian and Jason left to finish.
Les Gold done. Jason Jammer done.
All stop, all done. All
drivers
stop,
are
all done.
finished.
Keith Holton, your early TQ, 14 and a 5:15. Mike Hood in 2, followed by Seth, John, Brian, Gavin, Jim, and Jason.
The race
Drivers,
is
park your cars,
completed.
get right back out there to Marshall. Looking for race number 8, heat number 2 at 17.5 buggy.
Up next, race
What?
number 8. 17.52 WD Buggy by Wild Turbo Fan. Heat 2 of 2.
Drivers, a friendly reminder from our neighborhood corner marshals. If you are upside down and would like your marshal or your car to get
Jerry
marshaled,
Sawyer.
do not put input into the car. Do not put input into the car.
Scott Jackson.
Marshals, if a
Ricky
car's
Bobby
sitting upside
Bozer.
down getting wild with throttle and
Samantha
steering, feel
Sprinkle.
free to leave them there.
Mark Rodriguez.
You have my blessing.
Scott Davis.
Again, straightaway is
Yes.
closed all night long. I need everybody to the straightaway. Everybody to the straightaway.
Toby Jenkins.
Straightaway is closed all night long. Straightaway is closed all night long. Mark Rodriguez going to lead us around. Jerry Sawyer will roll off 2. Scott Davis 3. Scott
1
Jackson
minute to the
4.
start of the race.
Toby Jenkins 5. Patrick 6. Samantha 7. Ricky Bozer 8. Looking for a couple more marshals. I had a full heat last time. Full heat. No excuses. No excuses. Nobody is back to back here.
45 seconds to the
I
start of the race.
see several drivers out here. I still need marshals to the roller coaster and the step down. Roller coaster and step down. I had 9 drivers in that last one.
30 seconds
Awesome.
to the
We got
start
our
of the
buckets
race.
filled. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Mark Rodriguez on the tone in less than 5. Jerry Sawyer. Scott Davis. Scott Jackson. Toby Jenkins. Patrick Zoost. Samantha Sprinkle. Ricky Bozer. We are off and underway. This is 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy presented by Wild Turbo Fans, heat number 2. Right now, everybody chasing down Keith Holton at that 14 and a 5:15. Two-wheel drive modified heat number 1. Again, race number 9. Two-wheel drive modified heat number 1. You guys should be waiting at the base of the stand. You guys have 4 minutes. 4 minutes. One minute into this one, 4 minutes ago. Ricky Bozer now setting the pace. 14.511 with an 8. That would be good enough for TQ. Scott Jackson now into that 3 spot. Jerry Sawyer up to 2. So Ricky, Scott, Jerry, your top 3. Then we've got a significant gap back to Patrick. And then Toby and Scott Davis, your 4, 5, 6, all working together, followed by Mark and Samantha. 1:30 into this one, 3:30 to go. Your leader is Ricky Bozer. Ricky coming down the straightaway and across the line right here. Had a 21.3, making it a 21.9 this time by. A 21.4 last time for Jerry Sawyer in that 2 spot. Scott Jackson, a 24.1. So your gap 1 to 2 is 1.5 seconds. So Jerry, 1.1 now. Jerry closing in on our leader, Ricky Bozer. Scott Jackson only 2 seconds back from Jerry, so only 3 seconds back from the lead. Ricky, Jerry, Scott, your top 3. Toby, 4.5 back from Scott there in that 4 spot. $2:30 into this one now. 2:30 into this one. 2:30 to go. Ricky Bozer, 14.507, 14.510 for Jerry, 14.514 for Scott Jackson. Your top 3 going faster than TQ right now with 2:20 to go. Oh, going out of the park behind the wall ride. Samantha going for a ride. Anya's finding the car. She's got you. Good job, Anya. 3 down, 2 to go. 3 down, 2 to go. Gap for the lead is 0.7 of a second. Jerry Sawyer, new hot lap, 21.1 hot lap for himself. Scott Jackson, 20.9 hot lap on track. So Ricky, Jerry, Scott, all less than 2 seconds apart here. 1:40 to go. We had Jerry getting wild coming down off the step down. Landed on just the rear wheels and almost flipped it over backwards. Jerry, 0.9 of a second back from Ricky, working his way down that back straightaway. Jerry coming across the line right here, 22.6 to Ricky's 22.4, gap 1.1 with 1:10 to go. Scott Jackson, 1.1 back from Jerry. So it's 1.1 separation 1 and 2, 1.1 separation 2 and 3. Toby Jenkins in that 4 spot, 5 seconds back.
1 minute left.
With Patrick, Mark, Scott Davis, and Samantha rounding out the field. Oh, Scott looking good up and down that wall ride right here, coming across the line, 23.6. Had a mistake earlier in the lap, going to be a 3.2 second separation back from Jerry now, but Jerry, 0.2 of a second last time by, 0.2 of a second the gap from the leader. So Ricky under pressure here with 30 seconds to go. Jerry crosses the line right here, provisionally in the lead, 14.507 with a 9, looking for Ricky. Ricky, a little bit of a rail slide coming down off of the roller coaster. Ricky blue and black on white coming across the line right here, 22.1, 0.250 the gap. So it's going to be Jerry Sawyer out front, a quarter second up on Ricky. Scott Jackson falling out of that conversation here late as he backs it down the wall ride and coming down the line. So Scott Jackson, 22.7, gap is 3.2. Drivers, that is time on the master clock. Keep on going until she calls you done.
Scott Davis done. Jerry Sawyer done. Mark Rodriguez done. Scott Jackson done. Toby Jenkins done.
Again,
Patrick
two
Lewis
mod,
done.
heat number 1. Two mod, heat number 1, race number 9.
Ricky
You guys
Bobby
are up.
Hoser done.
Looking for a finish on Samantha. All stop, all done. All
Samantha
stop, all
Sprinkle
done.
done. All
Drivers park your
are
cars,
finished.
get right back out there to Marshall. Jerry takes that one, followed by Scott, Ricky, Toby, Patrick, Mark, Scott Davis, and Samantha Sprinkle. Gavin Dyke, please grab my car, body, and radio and bring it to the deck, please. Thank you.
The race is completed.
Again, drivers from that race, park your cars, get right back out there to Marshall, please. I should
Next,
have everybody
race
that I
number
need.
9. 2WD modified buggy by Sunpedo USA. Heat 1 of 2. Wes Briscoe. Kelsey Miyoshi. Uncle. Aaron Brooks. Derek Farmer.
Again, friendly reminder, straightaway is closed all night long. Drivers, go ahead and get them across the line and take your warm-up lap.
BJ Fossey.
Tyler Jones, I assume you are Matthew Miller.
Tyler Jones.
I assume
Josh
Josh Gates is Josh Gates, and Peter Robinson is Peter Robinson.
1 minute to the start of the race. Josh Gates.
Looking for, I just need, all right, straightaway close, all stop, all done.
Peter Robinson.
All right, BJ going to lead us around.
45 seconds to the start
Thanks,
of
Kevin.
the race.
Aaron will roll off 2, Tyler 3, Brett Wilson 4, Josh 5, Derek 6, Wes 7, Peter 8, and Kelsey Miyoshi 9. Just one.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
So 5-minute single qualifier, 5-minute lower main, 6-minute A mains.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's go ahead and get this
15
going.
seconds to
I
the
need
start of the
a
race.
Marshall to the roller coaster and the step down. I had plenty of drivers in that last one. What did you do, Brett?
Less than 5.
I gave you an extra 30 seconds to warm up, and this is how you thank me? Can I get you to Marshall the step down to add insult to injury? Oh, okay. That works. That works. All right, driver. What's up?
That's rubbing insult to injury.
All right, Brett's going to take over and get you guys going here. Brett, BJ Fozzie on the tone. Everybody else when I call your name. Aaron Brooks, Tyler Jones, Josh Gates, Derek Farmer, Wes Briscoe, Peter Robinson, and Kelsey Miyoshi.
Don't do what I did. Don't do what I did.
I already
There.
broke my card at an opportune time. Leave that there. That's mine.
Well, it ain't got nothing on it.
I know.
Okay, bye now. Watch your backstretch, backstretch.
Thank you.
Corner, corner, Ricky. Oh, never mind. He uprighted. We're good. Hey, right behind you there. Thank you, Samantha. All right, we're 1 minute in. Miyoshi just got hung up big time. I'm not even going to talk about that. Let's see what happened next time. Bye. Peter Robinson in the top spot. Tyler Jones in the 2. Wes Briscoe. Now Aaron Brooks in the 3. Briscoe 4. Farmer 5. Your pace 15.503 right now for Peter Robinson. Tyler is on a 15.514. 2 seconds off of Robinson. Update on the light project. It looks like we're going to have poles in the ground here coming into next week, so we'll get some lights going, and they're going to be bright lights. 3:20 to go. Peter Robinson now, 15.503. 3 seconds off of Robinson is Wes Briscoe in the 2 with Tyler Jones in the 3. Half second off the back of Briscoe. Aaron Brooks now in the 4 with half second off of Wes Briscoe. So great battle up front with the top 5 drivers. Work with everybody on the track. We're racing the clock. Reminder, we're racing the clock. If they're fast, they're coming up on you, let them go. We've got Robinson still, 15.501. 16.518 just goes into the 16-lap pace there for Robinson. Briscoe now 15.510. Farmer 14.501. 2:38 remains in this one. The order in fourth is Farmer, 5 is Jones, 6 is Miyoshi, 7 is Fossey, Gates is 8. And Brett Wilson shouldn't warm up anymore. 2:18, Peter Robinson, 16.516 now. Wes Briscoe, 15.509. So Brooks now 4 seconds off of this second place Briscoe. Briscoe 6 seconds off of Robinson. Farmer right on the back of Brooks, just 1 second off of Brooks with Jones down now to the 5. Got some decent video rolling here today, so please share that out so people can see the fun we're having on a Tuesday night at DieHard Family RC Park. .124 to go. Still Briscoe in the 2. Robinson leading this though. 16.515 for Robinson. Briscoe 15.507. Brooks 15.516 to Farmer's 15.519. 2.3 Farmer to Brooks. Briscoe's 9 seconds off the back of his teammate Robinson. Both those guys sporting, driving their new rides. Really good looking X-rays. Get a chance, go by their pit, take a look at those cars.
1 minute left.
Oh, double, watch a double, triple, watch a triple, and clear. 45 seconds, Robinson, Briscoe, Brooks. Top 3 right now. Brooks, 5 seconds off the back of Briscoe. Farmer, 4 seconds off the back of your third place, Brooks. In 5 is Miyoshi, 6 is Jones, and Fossey Gates. That's your order with 30 seconds to go, drivers. Good to see Cody and Travis trackside tonight. Missed you guys out here. "12 seconds. Robinson, Briscoe, Brooks, Farmer, Miyoshi, Jones, Fossey, and Gates. Robinson still holding down that 16-lap pace out there. All right, you heard the master clock expire. Keep going until you hear your name. Pull out of the racing line. Do not continue to race after you hear your name.
Aaron Brooks done. Wes Briscoe done. Kelsey Miyoshi done. BJ Fossey done.
Miyoshi did not hear his name. He is deaf, everybody. There you go, Miyoshi. That's how it's done. Everybody pulling over. Perfect. All stop, all stop. That's a race. That one finished. Robinson, Briscoe, Brooks, Farmer, Miyoshi, Jones, Fossey. Way to hang on to that 16-lap pace, Robinson. Nice run.
The race is completed.
All right, we're going to keep this pace going. We got to push, push, push. We're right into race 10. Quickly off the stand.
Up next,
please just set your cars down and head right to the track because we're going to go live real fast.
Heat 2 of 2.
The faster I get my marshals in position, these guys will take the track and warm up 1 lap, and we are going to race after
Joe
1
Kinsella.
lap. You guys might want to wait for your marshals so you get a good warm-up lap. All right, track is yours. This is 1 lap. 1 lap and pull it out of the racing line.
Polly. Brandon Dyke.
All right, straightaway's closed. Straightaway's closed. Everybody put them on the straightaway so I can check you. Everybody put them on the straightaway. I got to get some unknowns through. Brandon Fry, I need you to cross.
1
Brandon
minute to the
Fry.
start of the
Whoa,
race.
whoa, 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 whoa. Straightaway's closed. Well, all right, everybody. Well, thank you, Mrs. Dyke. I need
45
somebody in
seconds
front of
to
me
the start
here.
of
I
the
need a
race.
corner marshal in front of me. Thank you, Anya. All right, so we need another marshal. Scott, you got this spot over here? I need a marshal right in front of me. Brandon Fry, cross. Oh, I see you now. Never mind, you did.
Brandon Fry.
Tom Bristol.
Cupcake.
Kerner. David Kerner, cross. David Kerner, cross. Please listen. David Kerner, cross. Oh, boy. Okay, sorry we yelled at you. Sean O'Reilly, cross. Okay, Toby Jenkins, cross.
Toby Jenkins.
Carlson, cross. One qualifier. You don't want to miss your qualifier. Sean O'Reilly going
Ryan
once.
Carlson.
Sean O'Reilly going twice. Sean O'Reilly going, gone. All right. It is Fry on the tone in less than 5. Fitchett. Bristol. Kinsella. Miller. O'Reilly. Dyke. Jenkins. And Carlson. We're going to sort right into our mains quickly. No breaks, obviously, and just keep on pushing. Please, Mother Nature, just give us one night of RC cars. That's all we ask. Okay. Saturday'd be awesome, too. 2 nights of RC cars. 3:50 to go. Brandon Dyke out front. Paulie Fitchett in the 2. Bryant Carlson 3. Jenkins, Miller, Bristol top 6. You guys are chasing a scorcher of a lap set by Peter Robinson, 16:5:12. Whoa, way to dance out there, Jones. Dude. You got the RC step down. 3:15 to go. Brandon Dyke, 14:5:02. Oh, down the board he goes. So Fitchett, 14:5:08. Kinsella, 14:5:09. Miller, 14:5:11. Brandon Dyke, 14:5:14. Toby Jenkins, 14:5:17. Top 5 there on 14-lap pace. Really close on the clock. So coming up, once we start getting the weather, we're going to have Thursday night on the dirt track. So Thursday night on the dirt track, that will be Techno Thursday. Now, you know, just has to be Thursday for Techno. No, it's not rain. No, it's not rain. Mother Nature, please give us one night of RC. Can we all just meet somewhere and drink? 2 minutes ago, Kinsella, Miller, Jenkins, Dyke. Yeah, that looks like rain. Scott, can you hand me my car and radio sitting right there? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. 1:35 to go. Kinsella, Jenkins, Dyke, Miller, Fitchett, Carlson, Bristol. We got through one set of qualifiers. Gall darn it. Beginning to take it personal. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that track just went to. All right, let's turn around. We're going to race the dirt track. It should be sweet. All right, turn it around on the driver's stand. Whoa.
1 minute left.
That's throwing it in. This rain was not in the forecast for Tuesday. It was not. Yeah. Oh, watch the triple. Watch the triple. You know, right now the double single might be the way to go. Double single that baby. Yep. Yep. Nice and safe. These cars, you know, can be driven in the slick. I mean, we got to choose whether we keep running here. "15 seconds ago, order Kinsella, Miller, Jenkins, Dyke, Fitchett, Carlson, Bristol, Fry. That's your order. Slide them to the line. You know, when you hear your name, you're done, by the way. Still raining?
Cupcake done. Matthew Miller done.
Let's see how many people
Joe
we can fit in the
Kinsella done.
AE tent.
Brian Carlson done. Brandon Fry done. Toby Jenkins done.
Crazy. Still waiting
Brandon
on Dyke.
done.
All righty. That's a race.
The race is completed.
Well, what do we all think? Keep rolling? It won't do any good. We'll just keep pushing. I'm good with it. I don't care. Oh, Cody rode his bike. What a bummer.
This is almost going to be like racing on the clay. A little bit slick on the outside.
Yeah. Hey, Jones, you can ask Matt, but I don't think it's going to help much. You can try. Did it quit raining? You can try.
Your track crew just offered blowjobs for the. Okay, your track crew just offered to give the track a.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I'm glad I wasn't in front of.
So here's the deal here. We got 13 and 21.5. I think we cram them all in.
I agree. I think that sounds like a great plan.
I don't know where we're going to put them, but we're going to cram them in.
We'll start them staggered, double file. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, nothing we can do with that one.
Hold on. You need to go backwards because your A's and B's are all wrong.
Why?
Go all the way back to the beginning.
Oh.
No, you're fine there. Just scroll back up
Oh.
to 4 mod. Okay, you're good there. Next.
Well, we can get rid of that. I can delete this. Remove. Remove.
You can, or just deselect it. That's what I did.
Oh, it's
Deselect
in
40
there.
plus,
It's in there.
deselect,
Roger
show
that.
course,
Roger that.
and you're good.
Yeah.
All right, next. So that should be 13.
And then
delete.
and go to 0 and delete.
You don't actually. You can skip that second step. Next. That should be 8 plus 9.
Yep.
Next. And that should be 8 plus 11.
That's it.
Yeah. God, that weather.
Fuck, Brandon, this is ridiculous.
I'm
0%
so
chance. 0%
over.
chance, bro.
I love the rain. I just am over the rain.
I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah, Tyler was offering blowjobs. So
Yeah.
are you dedicated to RC
Up
racing?
next, race number 1. Novice by
2-1.
Team Associated. A main.
Just blow now. Here, come on in here. That was wrong. No, it's off. Oh, it's off.
Oh, it's All right, so we just ran modified cars out here in the wet, and it's not that wet. I think we'll be okay. We're going to push through and pretend like nothing's happening, and maybe we'll just get a dry track by running on it. Let's go novice A main, race number 1. Oh, hold on. I got to reorder everything. Just a second. I jumped the gun here. 5 minutes. 5 minutes for novice A main. Is it too wet? Yeah. All right, so the only change in the order, we're going to go novice A main, 21.5 A main, two-wheel drive modified buggy B main, 17.5 buggy B main, you're going to be race number 3. Two-wheel drive modified buggy B main, you're going to be race number 4. Followed by four-wheel drive modified buggy in race number 5. Race 6 will be four-wheel drive 13.5, followed by a stadium truck, 17.5 buggy A main, then 2 mod A main, race number 9. All right, again, let's get our novice A main to the track, novice A main to the track, volunteer marshals, please. Novice A main to the track, volunteer marshals, please. Yeah, we crammed all 13, 21.5 all in there. Not because we want everyone to be crowded, but because we are able to eliminate a race that way, and we've got enough track for it. So it'll be a party. Again, let's get our novice A main to the track. Novice A main to the track. Novice A main. You guys are up. Volunteer marshals. Novice A main to the track. Volunteer marshals. All right, that was pretty sweet. Don't break it. You're going to be race number 3. Gavin, I'm in race number 4, so bring both of our cars up together. All right, I have nobody on the driver's stand. I am looking for Mark Phillips, Patrick Brooks, Kobe Camposano, Brendan Bullock, Anya Dyke, Ben Hackett, and Jackson Kinsella. You guys are all up. Hey, everyone's starting to work their way up to the stand now. Thank you, Matthew, for giving the track a quick
1 minute to
a
the
quick
start of
dust
the race.
off. Try and blow most of that water out of the groove here. All right, let's get everybody checked in here. Let me get. We're gonna go check and then get right back to the grid. All right,
45
check
seconds
and
to the
set
start
grid.
of the race.
Mark Phillips across the line. Mark Phillips, check and line up on that number 1.
Mark Phillips.
All right, Patrick Brooks, check, line up on number 2. Patrick Brooks, check,
30 seconds
line up
to
on
the
number
start of the
2.
race.
Okay, Kobe, check, line up on number 3. Okay,
15 seconds to the start of the
Brendan,
race.
check, and line up on number 4.
Brendan Bullock.
Anya, check, line up behind Brendan.
Anya Dyke. Less than 5.
Ben, check, and go to the back of the line.
Ben Hackett.
Jackson, check, and go to the back of the line. If I could get somebody to make some sense out of that mess that we call a lineup now. It should be Mark, Brendan, Anya, Ben, and Jackson. Is Jackson up there or no? Okay, as soon as Matthew comes around, we'll get this race going. All right, I still need a couple more marshals. I need a marshal to the step down in the roller coaster. Step down roller coaster. All right, Matthew, that looks good. Thank you. All right, drivers ready. Marshals ready. Novice A main, you're going on the tone in less than 5. Hold up. In the interest of weather, we are going to reduce our mains down to 5 minutes. Just to try and get as many of them in as we can. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready, everybody on the tone in less than 5. Oh, everyone getting all wiggly. Anya, if it's too slick for you, you can go ahead and not race and pull it. I'd rather do that than have a broken car to fix. So everybody having to learn to just ease on the throttle here. Where's our marshals at? I asked for volunteers. I got a few, but this is novice class. I need a lot. Trying to get the track figured out here. It is slick, but it's going to get better as the cars run the groove in. I do not actively see rain. Everybody working their way around right now. Anya just finishing her first lap. Mark out front. See, Anya's got superpowers in the rain. She's only got a 25.5. So Mark is out front. Brendan in that 2 spot. Anya going to move on up into that 3 spot. Anya with some struggles early, but she's starting to figure this out. Everyone just kind of had to roll in the groove and get a couple laps in, and it's fine. Again, 21.5 Buggy A main. You guys are up next. 21.5 Buggy A main. If you guys are curious as to why the order is how it is, it's because it deconflicted as much as possible. Not able to make everybody happy with timing. I'm sorry about that, but doing the best that we can. 2 down and 3 to go. Anya doing a lot better here. Mark doing great as well, 26.7. So Mark Phillips going about the same speed as he was going in qualifying. Brendan Bullock not too far behind him, 9.7 back, but this is novice class. That could be erased in just one lap. Anya in that 3 spot. Anya having some struggles here, but she's figuring it out. .230 into this one, 2:30 to go, drivers. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Looking for our leader across over on the right side of the track. Pink car with yellow on yellow wheels. Mark looking good through that roller coaster section. Coming up the wall ride a little bit slick at the base of the wall ride. I'm sure we all know that that's going to be the #1 trouble spot. Brendan Bullock in that #2 spot. Anya in the 3. Mark Phillips at 25.6. So Mark actually going faster now than he was during qualifying. Brendan in that 2 spot. Quite a bit back. Anya in the 3. Oh, Anya, watch out for that corner. It's a little bit slippery out there, but come on. A lot of us have raced dirt before, and anyone who's raced 2-wheel drive on dirt has experienced way worse track conditions than this. I remember going and doing some NCT stuff a while back, and Wenatchee and Walla Walla, absolutely 2 of my favorite tracks to race at, but you get potholes that were big enough to completely swallow a 2-wheel drive buggy, and we'd still race and have fun. So if you guys think a little bit of slippery is the end of the world, this is nothing. 45 seconds, drivers, 45 seconds to go. A little slide right there for Brendan at the end of the straightaway. Gets pinned up against the pipe, noses it in. Oh, and our leader goes off in the triple section, gets pinned up against the pipe as well. Jackson making his way over there to save him. 30 seconds, drivers, 30 seconds to go. Again, up next, race number 2, 21.5 2-wheel drive buggy A main. You guys are up next. And again, in the interest of getting the most racing that we can out of the weather. Oh, other side, Sean. There we go. Other side. 3, 2, 1. Drivers, finish the lap you're on.
Mark Phillips done. Brendan Bullock done. Anya Dyke
All
done.
stop, all done, all stop, all done. Gonna need modified A main, 2-wheel drive modified A main out to Marshall. Plus a couple of volunteers, I'm sure. Race number 2, you guys are up. 21.5 buggy. A main, 21.5 buggy A main, you guys are up. Mark Phillips takes that win, followed by Brendan and Anya.
The race is completed.
So yeah, everybody that was in that race come out to Marshall, and then we get some modified guys out here as well, please. That'd be awesome.
Up next, race number 2. 21.5.
Yeah, we're going to need a full rack of marshals. Everybody who can marshal, I need you out here for this one. I got every 21.5 car in this race.
Mark Rodriguez. Anthony Lammers.
So again, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed.
Greg Bush.
Yeah, Anya, if you could get the step down, please.
James Brown. John Dunn.
Anya, on a scale of 1 to 10, how rainy is it right now? It's not
Galen
raining.
Brown.
Yeah, I don't see any rain right now either. It's just looks like heavy air. All right, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Let's try and get this order set. Let me get a couple of checks.
Jackson Dunn.
I need a check on David Kerner, Jerry Evans, and
David
Paulie
Kerner.
Fitchett. All right, drivers,
1
straightaway
minute
is
to the
closed.
start of the
Straightaway is
race.
closed. Let's get this
Paulie.
lineup set. Mike Hood to the 1. 13 drivers in a slick track. I think we might have some
45
frustration
seconds
here.
to the start of the
Let me
race.
get somebody to set these guys up. We're doing close interval staggers. Close interval stagger. Yeah, everyone just stop completely. Okay, we're going to line up Mike Hood
30 seconds
on that
to the
one
start
spot.
of
The
the
one
race.
spot is going to be towards the center of the track, facing the line. Center of the track, facing the line. The 2 car will be James Brown. Put him just to the left of, yeah,
15
perfect, right
seconds to
there.
the start of
All right,
the
number
race.
3 is going to be Mark Rodriguez. Number 4 in a straight line is going to be Anthony Lammers.
Less than 5.
Number 5, just to the inside of Anthony, is going to be John Dunn. Number 6 is going to be Kevin Gross. Kevin Gross. Perfect. 7, Jackson
Jerry
Dunn.
Evans.
8 is going to be David Kerner. 9 will be Jerry Evans. Cameron Bush, 10. 11 will be Paulie Fitchett. Dalen Brown in the 12, followed by Greg Bush in 13. Dalen, blue and pink, and then Greg Bush. All right, there will not be any restarts. I don't care what the reason is. If there's not a scoring issue, there will be no restarts. That being said, feel free to discipline yourselves on the track or in the parking lot afterwards. Yeah, be patient. Be patient, all right? Single file to where Brett's at right now. All right, let's go. Drivers ready. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. This is our 21.5 A main event going on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Yeah, a little bit slick. You grab a fistful of throttle and spin right out. Guys, just be ginger with the throttle. It's not that bad once you get going. It just roll into the throttle, roll in, roll out, easy on the gas, easy on the brakes. Your trigger's got a lot more pickup points on it than you think it does. And we're looking good out here now. Everybody off to a little bit of a shaky start, but once everybody was initially rolling, it's not so bad now. So Mike Hood is our early leader. 1 minute into this one, 4 minutes to go. Paulie Fitchett in that 2 spot. David Kerner up to 3. Kevin 4, followed by Anthony, James, and Jackson. Oh, Paulie Fitchett falling down the order a little bit, falls back to that 4 spot. So Kevin Gross now up into the 2. So one of the white cars, the white Losi with the clear windows, is going to be Kevin Gross. White with yellow wheels is James Brown. Got some tight battles working their way through the center of the track right here. Drivers, behave yourself. Do not drive through people. Oh, we got one pinned up against the side of the track. 2 down, 3 to go. 2 down and 3 to go. Mike Hood out front, 10 seconds up on James Brown. Kevin Gross is in that 3 spot. David Kerner, 4, followed by John Dunn and Paulie Fitchett, your top 6. Anthony Lammers joining the party now in that number 6 spot. Kevin Gross falling all the way back to 7 that lap. Step down. Clear. Oh, what happened? Oh. Our leader with a 10-second lead. What happened? Oh, no, did the lead come off? Oh, son of a gun. Tough break for our leader, and it's going to be James Brown now taking over that top spot. So James Brown, white, yellow wheels, white or excuse me, yellow windows, white wheels. Working his way across the line, 27 flat. Everyone going a little bit slower here, finding their bearings, a little bit of a light change, and then the slickness of the track. With the cloud cover that we have, it's getting fairly dark. We're still almost an hour away from sunset, but it's definitely low light conditions. Bright bodies are a must here. Minute 45 to go. David Kerner in that 2 spot, 10 seconds back from James. Anthony Lammers, your number 3 car, followed by Pauly and John Dunn in 5. One minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go. James Brown, a 12-second lead now over David Kerner.
1 minute left.
Anthony Lammers has moved his way up into the 3 spot, so Anthony doing really good right now. Oh, caution, getting up to that elevated corner. 45 seconds, drivers, 45 seconds. I hope you have bright bodies because the cloud cover is absolutely killing our light here. Brett, you got one stuck? No, that's Dalen. Up next is going to be 17.5 buggy, 17.5 buggy B main. You guys are up. 15 seconds remaining here. 15 seconds, drivers.
John Dunn done. Dalen Brown done. David Kerner done. Pauly done. Mark Rodriguez done. James Brown done. Greg Bush done. Cameron Bush done.
Looking for
Jackson
a
Dunn
finish
done.
on Anthony and Kevin and Jerry. Anthony, Kevin, Jerry.
Kevin Gross done. Anthony Lammers done. Jerry Evans done.
All stop, all done, all stop, all
drivers
done.
are
James
finished.
Brown taking home the win tonight. Anthony Lammers in 2, followed by John Dunn, David Kerner, Pauly Fitchett, Kevin Gross, Dalen Brown, Mark Rodriguez, Jackson Dunn, Greg Bush, Cameron Bush, and Jerry Evans.
The race is completed.
Good job keeping it clean out there with all 13 of you drivers. Well done. Up now, race number
Up next,
3, heat
race
number,
number
or
3.
excuse me, B main,
17.5
75 two-wheel drive buggy.
TWD buggy by Wild Turbo Fan. B main. Samantha Sprinkle.
We're looking for
Scott
Seth
Davis.
Bozer, John Dunn,
Les
Brian
Gold.
Olson, Gavin Dyke, Scott Davis, Samantha Sprinkle, Jim
Gavin Dyke.
Balazic, Jason Jamora, and Brandon Eubanks. Again, drivers from that last one, right back out here to Marshall, please. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Let's see about setting up our heat here. I am looking for Seth Bozer, John Dunn, Jim Balazic, Jason Jamora, and Brandon Eubanks to cross the line.
1 minute to the start of the race. Sausage.
All right, let's set up this
Jim
heat. Let's
Balazic.
get our straightaway all set here. So Seth Bozer going to line up on the 1 spot. Let's get everybody
45
over
seconds
to the
to
straightaway,
start of
please.
the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I am looking for John Dunn, Jason Jamora, Brandon Eubanks. Last call. Let's go ahead and
John
set
Dunn.
up the order. Seth Bozer on the 1, John Dunn 2.
15
Brian
seconds to
Olson,
the start of
3.
the race.
Can I get somebody to help set up this order, please? It's total chaos. All right, Seth Bozer on the 1 spot. Move up.
Less than 5.
All right, your 2 spot will be John Dunn. Number 3 is going to be Brian Olson. Gavin Dyke 4, Scott Davis 5, Samantha Sprinkle 6, Jim Balazic 7. All right, let's try this again. Seth Bozer 1, John Dunn 2, Brian Olson 3, Gavin Dyke 4. Your 5 car will be Scott Davis. The 6 car will be Samantha. Jim will be 7. Jason 8, Brandon 9. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. 5-minute race here, 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy B main event. We're going on the tone in less than 5. Patience, 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 drivers. It is a little slippery, but it's definitely drivable once you get going. Oof. Brett Wilson to the booth when you can. Awesome. I'm in the next one. Finish your bite and come in.
No, go. I'll spit all over your microphone.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Matt. Thank you.
One minute in, Brian Olson, John Dunn, Gavin Dyke, top 3 in this one. I want to take a minute and thank Mark Rodriguez for the contribution to our program. We are pushing out some beautiful live stream tonight. This equipment in here is exactly what we needed for the program. Thank you, Mark Rodriguez, for your contribution. Olson and Dunn battling it out. Scott Davis in the 3, just goes by the loop. Gavin Dyke right behind him in the 4. .310 to go. Olson and Dunn battling. We'll find them next time they cross. So top 2 moving to the A. Getting eerily dark out here. Don't look at the clock. You'd think it was 10 o'clock. It's not. It's only 8:15. Watch the backstretch. Coming up on faster cars. Work with them. Work with them. Let them go around you. Thank you. Brian Olson, John Dunn, Scott Davis. We'll find Olson on the track next time he crosses. That was Gavin and Samantha. So there goes Olson just crossing now. Now John Dunn is 2.6 off of the back of Olson. Light blue is your leader, and then your orange and yellow is your number 2. So they're over on the right side of the track. On the elevated corner goes Olson now down the backstretch. John Dunn making up ground now. Olson keeping it nice and smooth on these slick conditions. Brian Olson out there just 1.9 in front of John Dunn, entering the double single, both in the middle of the track. Way to work with the leaders. Thank you. Another one coming up on you is your orange and yellow, John Dunn. Number 3, Sprinkle. Samantha Sprinkle and Gavin Dyke battling it out for 3 and 4. Davis down to the 5. Jim in the 6 and Seth in the 7. But Brian and John still. Oh no, Brian got by. So Brian and John still battling it here on the double single. Goes John. Olson running a clean, consistent race. Dirt racer with
1 minute
good
left.
throttle control right there. 50 seconds to go. Olson, Dunn, Sprinkle, Dyke, Davis, Jim, Seth, Jason, and Brandon did not make the race. Up next, two-wheel modified buggy, B main. Two-wheel modified buggy, B main on deck. Olson still leading this. John Dunn now crossing. Olson with a 3-second lead. Plenty time. $18 seconds remain. They will finish this one this time around. Actually, Olson will get by. So well done. Gavin Dyke into 3. Sprinkle in the 4. Jim 5. Scott and Seth 6 and 7. You race them to the line. Race them to the line. Here comes John. Last lap battle. They both get by. He's coming up on the back of Brian Olson. Oh, Dunn makes a mistake. RD curse. Here's Olson on the roller coaster now, coming up on the wall ride with room to spare. He comes across the line and bumps to the A main. John Dunn to the A main. Finished by 3 is Gavin, 4 is Samantha, Jim, Scott, Seth, Jason. All right, that's a race. That's a race.
The race is completed.
All right, I need you all to come off, jump back onto the track, and let's get to our corner positions quickly. You guys will be going to race number 8. Race number 8.
Up next, race number 4. 2WD modified buggy by Sunpedo USA. B main. Brian Carlson. Brandon Dyke.
Right to your buckets, please. Right to your buckets. Quickly, quickly, please.
Cupcake. Brandon Fry.
Thank you for getting there, Samantha, speedily. I do appreciate that. Hi, buddy.
So rain started in 20 minutes, getting worse and worse.
Ah,
And we're going to take off because he's got school tomorrow.
smart. We usually race till 9, so FYI.
2 pushes out.
Makes sense.
Thanks, man.
See ya. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, you too.
1
Looks
minute to
like
the
we
start of
got
the
a little
race.
rain coming in, so let's push this program. All right, park them on the straightaway. Get my corners out there. Love you guys. I love you guys. Yes.
45 seconds to the start.
I shut my computer. Love you guys. All right, all right,
Seconds to
all
the
right.
start
Let's
of the
get
race.
these lined up. Toby Jenkins, head on up. Somebody help me on the front stretch lining these guys up. Somebody get it there and help me put them in order. All right, here we go. Toby Jenkins, go to the top spot. Toby Jenkins, top spot, quickly. Oh, Jenkins left, that's right. BJ Fossey to the 2. BJ Fossey gone. Brandon Dyke, look at you moving up to the field already. Paulie Fitchett in the 2. No Paulie. Bryant Carlson. Bryant Carlson. Tom Bristol. Yeah, well, he goes to the back now. Brandon Fry. And then Josh, David, Brett, Sean. All right, Paulie, you got 15 seconds to get on the stand. We're going racing. Do I have my corners? No. Where did my corners go? We had a full. I got Brian Olson out there. I see him. I got Gavin Dyke out there, right? Yep, I see you. And I got Samantha. I got Jim out there. Yep, I got Scott Davis out there. He's orange. Can't miss him. Davis, are you in a spot? No. You know, you shouldn't wear orange. You can't miss you out there. Seth Bozer, you out there? Jason? And they're gone. Right, that's 2 of them are gone. Okay, we'll make that work. Corners ready. Drivers ready. On the tone. Don't be dumb. Easy on the throttle. Oh, Brandon's got to smooth it out or he's going to go to the back of this pack on the first corner. Brandon gets by. It's all about that initial throttle input. Oh, no. From second to last. Once you get the momentum going, then you can get a little more throttle, but you got to get them going. Let's just call this practice of patience. And I'm talking about Mother Nature. So the once triple should probably no longer be looked at as a triple in these track conditions. I'd revisit that plan. Here comes Brandon Dyke on to the double single. It becomes, yes, very smart move. But Paulie Fitchett's in tow. He is not letting him get away. The two team drivers, because if looking at their paint, I think they're on the same team. Did you guys share paint cost? Buy 2 cans. I'll use half. You use half. 3:20 to go, drivers. It's Dyke, Fitchett, Carlson. It's raining. We're still playing with RC. Whatever. There's some real particular people up there, huh, Scott? That's how it gets, man. It's serious business. Brandon, Paulie, and Bryant all in a great battle up front here. Top 3 on the backstretch. We'll go ahead and just talk the heck out of them now. RD curse him to death. Oh, Paulie trying to make a move. What a smart move. He backs it down a notch. Brandon tries to run away. It almost spins it out at the end of the straightaway. Watch it on the triple. Oh, Paulie goes big and makes it work. See, I don't know that he could do that again. Oh, we had a lead change. You know, I should be able to see the difference. Okay, so Brandon's looking for his way around is the deal. Paulie down the straightaway, throws it in. Oh, just all but throws it away. Let's Bryant Carlson get away. Probably next time around, that straightaway will have a sweeper in the same exact spot. Down the straightaway. Oh, the end of that straightaway. Tom Bristol, you got it. Back her down earlier. Coming down the line goes Brandon Dyke back to the front with Paulie Fitchett and Bryant Carlson all worked back out on that lap. Oh, you want, it's 1:30. 1:30 left. It's not 1:30 p.m. Tom, do you want the order too? That's easier to keep track that way. 1 minute to go, drivers. It's Dyke, Fitchett, Carlson, Bristol, and Fry. You are not last, Tom Bristol.
1 minute left.
Good battle up front here, guys. Keep it up. This is great. Down the front stretch they go. One of the best battles of the night right here. I mean, we're talking 3/10, 4/10. Oh, pass being made. Now they got to run like they're scared, but you can't. Oh, no, another mistake. That lets Bryant Carlson by. So right now, crossing Carlson, Fitchett, Dyke. That's your order with Bristol in the 4, Fry in the 5. Looks like the track's picking up a little pace. Maybe not. Maybe not. There's the, keep
Paul
going.
done. Brandon Dyke.
All right,
done.
everybody got caught but Bryant. Bryant wins that one. Nice. Paulie Fitchett into 2.
Brandon
Brandon
Fry
Dyke
done.
into 3.
Cup
So, guess Brandon's going to call a race. Doggone it, Brandon. You almost got off the mic.
The race is completed.
All right, that one finishes up with Bryant and Paulie moving into the A. See you, buddy.
That was slippery.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get on.
Yeah, I know. It's practice of patience, as I said. Yeah.
Up next, race
Whatever.
number 5.
We're still playing
4WD
with
Mod
toy
Buggy
cars,
by
having
Team
fun.
Brood Racing.
Now, all day
Amen.
Saturday of this? No.
Kelsey Miyoshi.
No. We can take
Ashon
it in
Bristol.
spurts.
Yeah, I'll also have my wet tires.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have today.
Nice.
I'm just gonna have a layback transmission with a ball diff built.
Yeah.
Ready to just
Drop
slap a
right
whole
in.
rear end on there.
Yeah,
Like
that was a good battle throughout the whole thing.
that was really fun.
You not bad right there.
I did. There was more stuff there than I expected. And I'm done for the night, Brett. So I'm good to go here.
Hey racers, I would start preparing for rain. I'm hearing reports of rain just outside, and it's pouring rain. So, yeah, well, let's go. But just so you know, in your pits, be prepared.
All right, drivers, let's get this race gridded
1
up.
minute to
I
the
am
start
looking
of the
for a
race.
check on Peter, Joe, Keith, Josh, and Brandon. Roger that. This is it. This is all
45
they've
seconds
got.
to the start of the race.
All right, we're going to combine. We're going to drag and drop Kelsey and
30
Ashton
seconds to the
and
start
make
of the
things
race.
interesting. Kelsey and Ashton are going to start shotgun. I got faith. So let's go ahead and get our 13.5 guys out here. 13.5 guys, come join this party. We're going to advance this race.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, so
next,
looking for
race
Patrick,
number 6.
Anthony, Scott,
4WD
John,
13.5
David, and
buggy
Jerry
by
to
TCOR
join.
design.
Anybody, Ashen and Kelsey, if you guys want to join.
Scott Jackson. David Kerner. John Dunn.
See, four-wheel driving this stuff should not be bad at all. All right, I need some marshals out here. Who do we got coming in to drive?
Anthony Sawyer. 1 minute to the start of the race. Jerry Sawyer.
All right, remember, drivers, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed.
Kelsey Miyoshi. 45
45
seconds to the start of the race.
If you're running, run across the line, please.
"30 seconds to the start of the race. Ashon Bristol.
All right, and is there a Brandon Fry on the track?
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Perfect.
Less than 5. Brandon Fry.
Copy that. All right, so Patrick Zoost, number 1. Do we have Patrick on the stand? Copy that. All right, Anthony Sawyer, Scott Jackson, John Dunn, your top 3. David Kerner, Jerry Sawyer, Kelsey Miyoshi, followed by Ashton Bristol and Brandon Fry. Yeah, we're making this fun. Put the mod guys in the back. Kelsey was wrong also. You guys are all wrong together. It's fine. All right, drivers ready. I need a marshal to the roller coaster. Cannot race without a marshal to the roller coaster. And I need a marshal at the elevated corner right there. Okay, I need elevated corner, and I see Samantha heading over to the roller coaster. Do I have a marshal in the elevated corner? Elevated corner. Awesome, thank you. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Going on the tone. Hold on just a second. All right, going on the tone in less than 5. All right, stadium truck is next. Stadium truck is next. Scott Jackson getting it absolutely terribly wrong off of that roller coaster. 13.5 Wheeler, probably the best class to be running right now. I know in years past I've run 13.5 Wheeler out here and just had so much fun in early morning with the dew or late evening. So Ashton, trying to slice through traffic, gets it wrong on that elevated corner. Ashton Bristol to the roller coaster. Everybody going a little bit crazy, so Ashton going to work his way in that 7 spot right now. Ashton all the way up to 4. Oh, and Ashton gets wiped out by John Dunn there. Ashton skying that triple, goes single over the rollers. We got it's Scott Jackson torpedoing our leader right there. So Ashton, Kelsey, and Brandon going to come out 1, 2, and 3 here. Oh, Anthony Sawyer is in number 1. Those guys are all 2, 3, and 4. So chasing down the orange and yellow car, working their way over the roller coaster section to the wall ride. So Anthony Sawyer, your leader. Ashton, Kelsey, and Brandon, 2, 3, and 4, not too far behind. Minute 45 into this one, 3:15 to go. Stadium truck, you guys should be ready. Stadium truck, you guys are up next. Oh, our leader going down, going to lose that top spot, going to fall back to 2 here. So Ashton Bristol going to take over the lead. Anthony Sawyer in tow, half a second back. Kelsey Miyoshi, 8 seconds back from Anthony. Brandon Fry in that 4 spot, followed by Scott, Jerry, John, and David. Halfway done with this one, halfway done, 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Drivers, Ashton Bristol, your leader, 22.2 was his last lap, make it 21.5. Hot lap of a 21.2. The 2 car is going to be Anthony Sawyer. Again, orange and yellow on yellow wheels. Kelsey Miyoshi in contact now, working their way over to the right side of the track to the elevated corner and the back straightaway. Kelsey nice and easy over the ski jump, working their way to the roller coaster. Oh, Kelsey getting it wrong on that triple. Skies it a little bit off to the right. Car lives to survive one more lap. 3:15 into this one. 1:45 to go, drivers. 1:45 to go. Thank you. That's fine. I just didn't have time to read your message. And
Let me know if there's anything else you want. There's still tickets.
that's fine. That's fine. Thank you. Did you happen to bring me more water? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right. 1:30 into this one. 1:30 into this one. Ashton Bristol 4 seconds up on. Ashton skying that triple. Oh, John Dunn do a barrel roll. Kelsey Miyoshi in that number 3 spot. 2.9 back from Anthony now. Anthony working his way to the right side. Kelsey Miyoshi not too far behind. Drivers maybe struggling a little bit with some depth perception in addition to the slick track
1 minute
conditions.
left.
A dart coming quite a bit earlier than it is supposed to due to the cloud cover. Again, just a reminder, lights are in process. Lights are in process. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. Ashton Bristol still out front, 8.5 over Anthony. Anthony and Kelsey, though, is the battle. That battle, Kelsey getting all sorts of crazy after the sweeper. That's a very tough section right now with how wet it is. Not that it's really that wet, but just enough moisture on the surface. Is it starting to rain more? Uh-oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is time, drivers. Finish the lap you're on.
John Dun. Scott Jackson done. Ashon Bristol done. Jerry Sawyer done. Anthony Sawyer done. Brandon Fry done. Kelsey Miyoshi done.
All stop, all done. All stop, all done. Ashton going to win that one. Anthony in 2, followed by Kelsey, Scott, Brandon, John, and Jerry. All right, drivers, park your cars. Get right back out there to Marshall. Up now, race number 7. We got Stadium Truck.
Up next, race number 7. 13.5 Stadium Truck by J Concepts. A main.
Gavin Dyke, can I get your attention, please? Please make sure that all the RC car stuff is all packed back up and put back in the truck as soon as you can,
Talbot.
okay? Thank you.
Tracy Talbot.
What an awesome dad. And an awesome racer. Maybe even an awesome guy all overall. All right, drivers, do one lap, park them on
1
the
minute to
straightaway.
the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Anya,
Ashon
let your
Bristol.
brother move that box. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Or if you're going to move it, get in the truck and move it, okay? Do we have any more takers for Stadium Truck?
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Hey, I see people. No, not running? Aw. Wah, wah. All right, Ashton, Abe, and Tracy, the order. Oh, we got one more coming. Anthony's coming. Do me a favor, Anthony, and roll your truck over the line. Anthony, there was no check there.
Anthony Lammers.
There we go. All right, Ashton, Anthony, Abe, and Tracy. Ashton, Anthony, Abe, and Tracy will be our order. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready, going on the tone in less than 5. Trucks all mixing it up over the right side of the track. Yeah, it should be comfortably double single. Everything should be approached with a little bit of caution, especially the acceleration zones. Ashton looking really good through that S section. Tracy and Anthony battling it out. Ashton getting a little bit crazy. Dad says, don't do it. You're going to have to pay for your parts. Oh, Abe getting a little bit stuck. Gets himself straightened out. Everybody a little bit slippery at the end of that straightaway. Looking pretty nasty out there. I think I might put a layback transmission in my box with a ball diff. Just for nights like tonight.
Get them tires they call the boots. Ash and Bristol, didn't you just run a set of the boots?
Minute 45 to go, drivers. Ashen out front, followed by Tracy, Anthony, and Abe. Tracy and Anthony still doing battle here. 0.3 of a second, the gap. Oh, going to be a little bit more now. Anthony spins it out, coming to the line. One minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
Tracy working his way to the line. Nice and comfortable at the end of the straightaway. Slows it down easy. Anthony with the more aggressive approach. Slides it in. Backs it into the corner there. Oh, Anthony struggling to get on power. Going up to that double. Tracy just rolling in everywhere. Tracy looking really good. Smooth here in the rain. Easy, easy, easy. Nice work, guys. 23 seconds to go as they cross the line. This may be their last lap. Oh, caution triple, caution triple. Oh, fumble by the marshal. That's all right. They're back where they were. It's fine. Three, two, one. Drivers, that is time on the master clock. Finish the lap you're on.
Anthony Lammers done. Ashon Bristol done. Tracy Talbot done.
One more to finish, one more to finish.
Abe Talbot
finishing
done.
in style right there.
All drivers are
Ashton
finished.
taking the win, followed by Anthony, Tracy, and Abe. Drivers, park your cars. Going to need a lot of marshal help here for this one. 17.5 two-wheel
The
drive
race is
buggy.
completed.
You guys are up.
Up next, race number 8. 17.52 WD Buggy by Wild Turbo Fan. A main. Mike Hood. Les Gold. Jerry Sawyer. Ricky Bobby Bozer. Scott Jackson. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, I need some marshal support out here. Gavin, if you're just hanging out, can I get you to marshal, please?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Brian Olson, your car is dragging something.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, straightaway closed, straightaway closed. Looking for Toby Jenkins.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Kate, Patrick's gone. Keith gone. Mark Rodriguez. John Dunn.
Less than 5.
All right, Jerry Sawyer going to lead us off. Scott Jackson, 2. Let's go ahead and get these guys lined up. All right, so Jerry Sawyer on the 1, Scott Jackson 2, Ricky Bozer 3, Mike Hood 4, Brian Olson 5, and then John Dunn across the line into the back of the field. So guys, I know that there's a couple of people that are back-to-back, especially until we get lights up. We really cannot afford to waste time between runs waiting on anybody. I don't say that to be rude. I say that to please consider evaluating the number of classes that we have going for yourselves and make sure that you can have
Job
that
done.
managed. All right, drivers ready. Marshall's ready. All right, is that car? What's going on with that car? Why is there a car? Okay, yeah, don't drive it. It's coming across the loop like crazy. All right, drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Everyone on the tone in less than 5. These guys figuring it out. Ooh, it's a new rail slide spot right there. Double tier for Mr. Olson. Caution sweeper, caution sweeper. You guys really are going to force those modified guys to run after official sunset, aren't you? Official sunset is 9:01. We'll be kicking off two-wheel drive modified right at that time. So modified guys, get to the base of the stand. Be ready to go. We are not taking any time getting into two-wheel drive modified. Marshals, as many of you as can stay, it would be awesome if you did for just 5 more minutes after this. All right, Jerry is out front. Scott is in that 2 spot. Brian Olson 3, followed by Ricky Bozer, Mike Hood, and John Dunn. So that turf transition at the end of the straightaway right at the loop is a lot slippery. And that S section right after the loop, probably the most treacherous spot on the track. I know it was when I was out there a couple races ago. All right, 2 down and 3 to go drivers. Scott Jackson now your leader, 1.8 up on Jerry Sawyer. Scott coming down the straightaway right now, looking to come across the line. Mike Hood crosses. Scott Jackson, 25 flat. That is hot lap of the race. Jerry Sawyer comes across 25.7 in that 2 spot, 2.6 the gap. At this point, I apologize. I cannot tell the colors of your car. With the exception of Scott, Mike, and John, I can't tell what color you're running. I can't even tell the difference between yellow and white wheels right now. So 245 into this one, 2:10 left to go. Scott Jackson, green and blue in that number 1 spot, 12 and a 5:20. His pace 2.9 up over Jerry now. 2 minutes to go. I'm over here looking at the stream, and man, those stream cameras pick up a lot more light than what we have actually out there. It looks way brighter on camera than it does in real life here. 1 minute and 35 seconds to go. Battles for 2 and 3. Jerry Sawyer, 1.8 up on Brian Olson. So, Brian, if my memory serves correctly, is running a blue and silver car, blue and gray car. So Brian coming up the wall ride right now. I assume that's Jerry right behind him. That battle looking pretty close. And it is. So Brian is in the 2 spot. Oh, and Jerry rolls it up onto a pipe. Going to fall back a little bit. That gap was only a couple tenths as they crossed the line. Ricky Bozer in that 4 spot. 5.9 back from Jerry. Possibly closer now.
1 minute left.
Maybe not anymore. Definitely not anymore. All right, drivers, 5-0 seconds remaining. 5-0 seconds remaining. Oh, Scott, that was a very, very close brush with that wall right there. Scott Jackson, our leader, tried to saw off an A-arm there just a second ago. 25 seconds to go. Oh, Jerry Sawyer absolutely getting it down that straightaway. A 25.8. John Dunn in that 4 spot. Ricky Bozer in the 5 spot. Mike Hood figuring out this loose surface in that number 6 spot. So Mike Hood's got that old guy strategy figured out. That highlighter yellow car with the yellow wing, that is absolutely dialed right now in these low visibility conditions. It's the only car I can really see comfortably.
Jerry Sawyer done.
Drivers, that is time. Finish the lap you're on.
Mike Hood done. John Dunn done. Ricky Bobby Bozer done.
All right, all stop, all done, all
Scott
stop, all done.
Jackson
Drivers,
done.
park your cars.
All drivers
Get right
are
back
finished.
out there to Marshall. Scott
race is
Jackson, your
completed.
winner, followed by Jerry, Brian, John, Ricky, and Mike. Again, drivers, park your cars. Get right back out there to Marshall. Last race
Up
of the
next,
evening. Let's
race
get
number
this
9.
in before we
2WD
can't see
modified
anymore
running by
or get
Sempedo
too wet
USA.
to do anything.
Amen. Matthew Miller. Kelsey Miyoshi. Tyler Jones. Polly. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, I have checks on Kelsey, Tyler, Matthew, and Polly. If anyone else is playing in this race, Now would be a great time to be on the stand.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Straightaway closed, straightaway closed, straightaway closed, straightaway is closed. Kelsey is going to start off in that one spot.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Tyler Jones will roll off 2. All right, Kelsey 1, Tyler 2, Matthew 3,
15
Paulie
seconds to the
4.
start of the race.
All right, drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Last race of the night,
Less
going
than
on the
5.
tone in less than 5. Oh. Patience, patience, patience. Ah, Matthew. Paulie, thank you for driving your car out there when it's dark so I can see what mine looks like in the dark. It looks awesome. So what happened, Brett, is I've been running these cars longer than most of the people that race here have been doing RC cars. And everybody liked it so much they all decided to paint their cars that color while I took a 2-year break from RC. This is a Let's Go Brandon moment. So I come back from RC and I don't even think about it. And I paint my cars with the cans that I have on the shelf because, you know, that's what I've been using for a decade. And everybody else is painting their car the same color now. No, the orange and blue. So, Paulie, when I get a body painted, I might just give you the one that I have as a practice body. Like it matches yours perfectly. Is Tyler Jones still rolling the Losi cars? He in that 6.4 today. What? Did the new car suck too bad? Or did you break something on it? Oh. All right, 2 into the 2 into this one. Tyler Jones is your leader with a fast lap of 24.4. Matthew Miller, hot lap of 24.6. Kelsey, I want to give Kelsey a hard time, but he has openly admitted that his eyesight is terrible at night. I'm right there with you, buddy. Like I can't see at night at all. Like I legitimately wear my sunglasses when I drive on 2-lane roads at nighttime, just so I don't have to adjust to the constantly changing light. So Paulie Fitchett out there in that number 3 spot. Everybody well separated. 10 seconds the gap, 1 to 2, 14 back to 3, and another 12 back to 4. So everyone kind of out here just doing some twilight practice here. Twilight practice. I am exceptionally thankful that the rain didn't get any heavier. I am a Northwest guy through and through. Lived up here for almost 40 years, and I love the rain, but man, I am so thankful that we got to race tonight. This is what Turf Tuesdays are supposed to be. It's supposed to be casual and fun. Come out, just hang out. Just get a couple of barbecues, have a little BYOM where we just run a couple of barbecues all night and just kind of just hang out. Yeah? You're lucky there's a microphone in front of my face right now, Brett. All right, 1 minute and 10 seconds. Maybe if it was like a closed microphone, it would be fine, but it's, you know, you got a YouTube stream, and I don't want you to get, I don't want to get you, you know, classified for adult content or anything.
1 minute left.
Plus, my wife would yell at me for being rude and inappropriate. Tyler Jones sending it out there. Still 14 seconds up on Matthew Miller, although Matthew Miller has reclaimed that hot lap of a 23.1, almost a full second faster than Tyler. 35 seconds to go, drivers. 35 seconds. Yeah. So Tyler out there continuing to give up time by the handful every single lap. Like seconds by the handful.
Tyler Jones done. Paulie done.
Man, if you guys were all racing via the remote screen over here, you'd have no problems. That picture is crystal clear, but I can't even... The delay would hurt them, but I can't even, like, tell whose car is what on the track right now. Like, I'm just here for the party, guys.
Matthew Miller done.
Yeah. All right, drivers, we are looking for a finish on nobody. We're all done. All stop, all done, all stop, all done. Thank you all for coming out to play on a Tuesday night. Be looking for some sort of official announcement regarding number of classes per person. Again, it's not to be rude. It has everything to do with time management and corner marshal management. We may be looking to limit that. We'll have a discussion about it, and keep your eyes peeled. Again, thank you all. Keep an eye on the weather for Saturday. I'm still holding out hope. It might be overly optimistic to think about racing on Saturday, but we're going to try. All right. That is the night, guys. Thank you all so much. If you don't have your membership and you want to come out during the week, because apparently that's when we're allowed to have good weather, see Brett and Brenda. I'm sure they would love to take time out of their evening to get you guys set up with a membership.
The race is completed.